under the judiciary, or we need a world police to police us.
Okay. That increase the
because the activities of our politicians is becoming unbearable. But what is really exciting is the debate surrounding our nation. We're going to be free. Is that we're going to reform the judiciary, or we're going to need external help? Yes, my name is Daddy Chris. I'm here again this morning. A very good morning. You know, I'm trying to be consistent. I'm pushing the platform until the young people will take it over early next year. So you're going to have me to contend with for now. And I hope you're getting some of my messages. It is simple, classic, but I'm of the older generation. So you expect my message to be thicker, not just that ordinary, a little bit more challenging. That is what I do. The show is called The State of the Nation, and the platform is African Renaissance Television. I'm reaching you from London right now. Yes, today, I think we should talk about something yesterday I was trying to talk about, how would I put it? I was trying to talk about the education we were taught. And I was not really, I didn't have much time to look at that, but I then focus on whether you are actually an educated person. And because of the education you've gotten, you now have a low self-esteem. And perhaps that is what I want to take a look at today. And I want, if you can be listening to me with a more open mind, perhaps we're going to achieve a lot this morning together. A lot can be done. You know, you see, this is the most interesting show I've ever delivered is the power, the ability to doubt, the ability to ask questions, look at things and say, is this what I want? Is this true? How can this be this? Like, it's nobody taught me. I always just say to myself, okay, you know, then sometimes when they say the way of the salvation is stupid, it's a lie. God's way is not stupid because God is not a stupid man. Oh, what you don't understand is this. No. There's nothing you cannot understand. It has not been well interpreted. If somebody come and interpret the gospel to you the way it should be, you will understand it. And there will be no ambiguity in it. The gospel is straightforward. It's a gospel of love. That's what Jesus Christ came to preach. What is ambiguous in it? What is confusing? What is there that is not there? Sometimes they quote Jesus, they quote God in a different way, and they say it's God. It's not God. And that is the area I want us to look at today. I want to ask you as a black man. You know, I just have these beautiful images I'm going to share with you today. And I'm asking, let's look at ourselves as Africans. Ask yourself, as a man or woman, what is really wrong with you? You know, I'm going to share the image of this young man with us this morning. I think I find this image amazing. This is a black man. Black young man. If this guy is inferior to anybody, there's nobody that can help him. He just used to be stupid. If this man now, with all the things God has deposited in him, have a low self-esteem, then nobody can help him. Which other race look better than him? I'm just sorry, yeah, I don't know. I picked these images from the internet, so sorry guys. I'm gonna use this as a case study. I'm using this to challenge you. You, how can you have low self-esteem? Where is it coming from? I don't get it. It boils down to the education we were taught. Not the education we were taught, it's how we actually received that education. We took things without questioning it or without actually adapting it to us. You know, as I was talking today, I used one word. This is the big word I came out. Africans are the winner because we have all the West have to offer plus our own. This is the key word. And I want this to stay on the screen, not the one that can disappear. So I want to try and play with it. No. I want to edit this. It should stay on the screen for like ever. This is very important. You understand? It is so important that we we keep this kind of images on the screen. Abduban. Oh, I need to save it, yes. Oh, wait. My people, my message is Africans, we are actually the winner. Because everything the white man have to offer has been given to you. Plus your own. Because now, if somebody tells you that what you have is stupid, a man is talking to you and you are, okay, you are talking to a fellow human being, and you think the person is stupid. And you are talking. Actually, the person is taking all you are saying. He or she that is quiet is actually taking from you. If he doesn't talk, he didn't give you anything back. That is the scenario with Africa at the moment. We've just changed the world. But it is the same we that are feeling inferior. I'm going to analyze this. Don't wait. That's why I said the ways of the Lord. It's no crooked way. It's straightforward. Where do we want me to start? That's why I started with a typical black man. What makes him inferior now to any human being born on earth? Any human being. See, I don't understand. This guy can never be inferior to anybody. If we have this in mind, it will help us to drive the narrative of today. Why are you inferior? Or why are you having low self-esteem? And low self-esteem is not the physical look alone now. It's about the thing that is your own, that you've been told is barbaric and you threw it away. And you take the other person's own. You know what I like about this is, I bring this guy in. This guy, if you look at the anatomy of this young man, like I was just trying to portray, he has the eyes, he has the nose, he has everything, which any other race have. Every other race have the same thing he has. Why is his own inferior, lower than the other one? Is it true that the typical white man can physically beat you? Or Asian, they are more powerful than you in terms of physical strength? I don't think so. So here you are with all the beautiful features and the physical strength which God has given to you, and that ability. The key one is this one, is the ability to think and do things for yourself. Surprisingly, you still feel inferior. You still have low self-esteem. I don't know what to do anymore. We see the low self-esteem in our religion. We see it in the way we dress, in the way we even, the food we eat. Today, I'm going to, we've internalized inferiority. That is the right word. We have internalized it. It is now in us. It's inbuilt now. We can't take it out, and it's a problem. With all these good looks in this man, he's looking inferior to somebody. You know, as I was looking at today, I just put the image of a beautiful black woman. Look at this. Kai. Now, what's wrong with this woman? Now, people, what makes this woman inferior to any human being? And please look at yourself in the mirror this morning. Not about me now. Not all the images I'm showing. Go and look at yourself in the mirror. What makes you think you are really inferior? Daddy Chris, look at me wear kits this morning. I'm guilty in a way. But I don't see anything wrong in what I have done. You see, I'm dressed like a European. But I did it the most ruffian way. The American would like to wear this kind of jacket. The British are the Taiwan and all that. But I put them together. This is an example of somebody that is not enjoying the fruit of the world. You see, the Bible said something. He said that thing which has been hidden from the wise and the prudent have been revealed to the babe and the suckling. This generation, I thought the word of the internet, that when I saw the internet, I said, oh, the gospel has been, that is the part of gospel. No, AI is come to do something else. In those days, what you get from AI in a second, it will take you 6 months to discover them. People now write books without even thinking about it. AI will just do it for you. Just give the idea. And the AI almost think like you. Tell me what is wrong. So my question is, what I'm trying to say is that, is what the other culture have, is it bad? No. Is that it peculiar to them? No. Is it owned by them? No. I use one word. I say God gave everybody, every generation, every race, gift, blessings, ability to discover and grow what they have. It's not a joke, man. It is because God created you in his image and likeness, and he gave you that potential. The question is, are you using yours? Or you are waiting to be devoured? Now, in the end of it all now, at the end of it, if we look at it carefully, for some reason, the white people came to Africa, they took us as slaves. It's everywhere. The evidence is everywhere. Black people in America, in the Caribbean, all of them were slaves. They took us. We are no more. So, but the advantage is, for them, they've come to conquer us. But now we are free. What we now have is we have their own and our own. The black man still retain a black man with all the European things, all the Western things they have taught him. That's why the typical black man is different. That's why you cannot compete with him if he really chooses to think for himself. Unfortunately, we don't think. We don't ask. We don't process. We accept, because it was their intention to make you forget about you. And very few of us can think. Because when you face that situation, not every one of us is going to really face that say, look, no, I'm going to think for myself. I'm going to refuse this. You know, the man that interests me most is Malcolm X. Malcolm said, what is the name of your father? He said, I don't have. He said, why? He said, because that name that was given, our original name were taken from us, and we're given the names of our slave masters. That name is not my name. And in mathematics, X is unknown. So he said it's Malcolm unknown. Meaning, my father is unknown. That is a man that has just come to, it's revolting, but in a way, it just gives him that ability to think. Okay, this is who I am. It just gives you that self-consciousness, even if you don't fight anybody. Now you know that your original name was taken away from you. This is your new name. You're not taking it. But in a way, there's nothing wrong taking it. But if it is going to be used to subjugate you or make you look down, or somebody to look down on you, you don't take it. I will not be surprised if a time years to come, Africans with the new DNA working, Africans in America and everywhere will trace their root back home, and they begin to answer their own name again. But if this is going to work, Africans at home are going to help us. They are not helping the matter. Now, I'm not going to go into this difficult part of it. Let's talk about the simple part of it today, because the difficult part of it will be me. Nobody trying to understand what I'm trying to say. In fact, they hate me more, because these are areas nobody wants you to talk to, especially when you're in the West. So let's talk about the ordinary part of it. Why do you hate yourself so much? That's what my comment was asking. No, this one is not even hatred. Why do you have so much low self-esteem of what you have? Is this woman not beautiful? Please explain to me if she's beautiful or not. Let's take a look at this. I was online and I just 10 most popular African recipes. Guy. And I was just looking at it and I'm like, if today, because I grew up in Africa, if I go into a restaurant and I have this food, there is no any other food you give to me that will match it. Let me repeat that. If I go to a restaurant today and I have African food, I won't eat anything else. Maybe because I grew up in Africa. It's just even as little as that. Do you know children born here? They find it difficult to eat this food. Just because the other person say he's smelling differently. Because it's going to smell differently. There's some of the smell I smell from, what do you call it? Some cheese, some things like that. They don't have smell, they don't have taste. Why do I want to eat that? When I add something that is full of taste, it's just like looking at this woman that is full of taste, and I say, I don't like her. Look at this woman, I'm full of taste. I'm just talking. Look at this young man. What makes him inferior to anybody on earth? Wow. We're gonna look at this. You know, like I said, let's start with the food. The food and the fashion. This is our own. What makes the skirt and the top that the European will wear so special from this one? Now, the only reason you see it this way is because we have modernized it. There's now creativity in the African fashion way. There's no particular way of doing it. So many we are the best. We've seen the white people's culture. We've seen our own. We've seen the Asian. Now we make it. We are. In fact, we are evolving. Using the African fabric now, we are doing it in a different way. I am very convinced that in a few years to come, African fabric will take over the world. And clothes made like this for Africans will be worn by any other race. It's not even far away. It's already happening. This is an example of people now taking advantage of what God has given to them, or the advantage of the slavery or the oppression you have been through. Now, you have the best of the West, the best of the Asian, the best, because Asians were the first to take us as slaves before the European came. I mean, the Western people came. It was the Arab that took us as slaves first. And you're going to see that story around the Egypt area. If you go there now, we are no more there. They've taken over that area. Before, they were all black people there. Let's not go into that. Now, but what is important is they've taken you. They've given you something. Because even if you take a slave into your house, he begin to learn. You feed him, he work for you. You can't do without him. So at the end of the day, he has learned something. And that thing now need to add it to his own. You see, my message today is, please, Africans, let us add whatever they have to our own. Not to throw our own completely away because their own is not superior to ours. Because we could not talk about our own, that is why we are nowhere in this world. And in fact, a people without a culture should not even exist. Because God did not make a mistake by giving you your own culture. You know the Bible we're reading today, whether you like it or not, is the Jewish culture. The only people that was able to document their history were the Jewish people. And that's the Bible, which is what you are reading now. Whether you like it or not. Is the generation of Abraham down to the... In fact, the Bible made it clear from the lineage of this, because the Bible recognizes every male child as a generation. If we count to the generation of Joseph who now gave birth to Jesus. It is a generational thing. So it's a lineage of a particular set of people called the Jewish people. I was wondering, where is our own? No, I'm just asking, where is your lineage? Are you saying that God have nothing to do with your forefather and your forefather and your forefather and your forefather? For you were abandoned, you were worshiping what? Oh, you were thrown away generation, you were lost. You are a sick man. Do you know the reason I know that is not true? It's because there is a name we call God in my language. And when they introduced the Bible to us, we now realize, oh, they are talking about God. That's why the same God that the Bible talks about is the same God that the Bible, that the Quran is talking about, is the same God that the Hindus is talking about, is the same God the Buddhists is talking about, is the same God that was in my African traditional religion. We're all going to him in different ways. Now, the good thing about this is this. This is it. That's the first part of the argument. But the beauty of what I'm saying today is now, you are now, as an African, being introduced to, now in Nigeria, we're now being introduced to Islam and Christianity, plus our own. So we are actually more blessed than every other person. Let me explain this. If you go to the Arab world, you're only going to be a Muslim, man. No chance to be a Christian. There's no space for you. If you are there, you're strange. And if you are in this part of the world, if you are truly British, it is strange to be a Muslim. But in Nigeria, half of us are Christians, half of us are Muslims. The unfortunate thing is, not zero, I think it's 0.01% that are African traditional religion. You see, it makes me laugh. It makes me laugh because it's an example of people with low self-esteem, or people that could not interpret what was thrown at them. You have a blessing right now, which is okay. You know why this is not a cause? All of them talk about God. Every single one of these religions talk about the same God. It's the same God that the Quran talks about, that the Bible talks about, that the African tradition talks about, that the Buddhists talk about. It's the same God that the Hindus talk about. It's no different God. Don't be deceived. You know, people have a way of telling you the other one is wrong, the other one is this. Ask yourself, what is different? Ask yourself, what is. It's the same way now I come to tell you that, oh, the European dish is wrong. I don't like the European dish. Yes, I don't know it. It's not my culture. I didn't understand it. But when I stay in Europe for some time now, I'm beginning to love it. Now, if I go to a restaurant, the first thing I ask is Turkish food. Because I've seen it, I've tasted it. How can you defend what you've not tasted? How do you now this is the one I know. Anyway, I see this, I know it's African food. Give it to me. I don't have to wash my hand quickly. I'm going to devour it. It is because I'm used to it. Now, how were you people expecting the white man who introduced Bible to you to understand that the African religion is not barbaric? All they can see is it is wrong. What's that? What's this? Throw it away. It's not God. It's what they know. And it's not their fault. But you that have been taught this, what happened to you? Why have you not been able to filter the difference between this and that? Now, in the same Nigeria, you know what? I love it. I know many of you are going to say, oh, your African tradition is this and that. I'm happy now you hate each other. Because the Muslims don't agree with Christians. They think you're not going to heaven. That your religion is wrong. Go and have a typical debate with a Muslim. And then the Christians believe that all Muslims are going to hell. Without Christ, you're not going to anywhere. Where are you people coming from? And you know what is so funny? I laugh a lot, because the last time, because I'm a Catholic now, that's where I'm taught, And when I pray, I say, St. Joseph, pray for me. I use this a lot. St. Patrick, pray for me. St. Augustine, pray for me. These are people's grandfather, father that are dead. They are dead, they are not alive. I never said them that they rose up from the dead like Jesus Christ. So they are dead. But we invite them to pray for us in the Catholic Church. But I cannot invite my father who suffered and gave birth to me to pray for me. Something, it doesn't add up. I have low self-esteem, sir. You see, there's no understanding. There's no way I can put this better. It's just low self-esteem. And we need to learn. We need to have that understanding that a low self-esteem is the worst set of human being on earth. And you might think you are complete. You are complete. You are a bagger. You are a waste of space. You are a disgrace to yourself. Because you couldn't think. And what is good about it, like I said, is Now, me as a Nigerian, this is how I think. Hello, I grew up as a Catholic. Today, I am all. I can go to the mosque and pray. If you don't believe me, you are deceiving yourself. I can go to the mosque and pray to God. The last time I worshiped with the Muslims, because I was covering their Salah period. I worshiped with them. I was learning to pray. I learned it and I did it. It doesn't stop me from being a Catholic. When I have time, I go to the Catholic church. And when I'm with my people, I worship the African traditional way. You know the advantage. I now know there is God. That God is the orator of all this. He's the creator of all this. None of them is barbaric. Anybody that tells you that only Jesus is the way to heaven, Jesus Christ did not even tell you that. Jesus Christ's message was simple. Look at that 10 commandments. Love your neighbor as yourself. The same thing the Quran tells you. The same thing my grandfather religion tells me. Because I cannot talk about my own with confidence. My own is considered barbaric, is primitive. I guess when they are even writing the Bible, when they are taking, you know, that if you go to a Nigerian office now and you want to take an oath on office, you know, either you use the Bible or the Quran. There's no space where you can use your African religion to swear. And that's the one that is going to stop people from stealing. Let me repeat that. You see how we should change ourselves. If you put Ogu down and you say, Ogu, now we will take swear for you. If you steal any money in this office, you will die. Nobody. Ogu, in fact, you will die. They won't steal. Or you take a yelala, swear for them. But it's easy to swear with the Bible because the Bible is not going to do anything. You know the Quran will not do anything. That's why the bulk of people that took oath with those things are stealing. They have stolen with impunity. They are free. And you see, sometimes Africans are confused. Are you people real? Or you are stupid? It's a question. You see, when I put this in, I'm including myself. Until you grow to the level where you now know that God does not belong to the Christians, that it does not belong to the Muslims, that it does not belong to the Africans, that it does not belong to the Buddhists, it does not belong to the Hindu, that is a way of getting to him. You are a stupid man. Did I say that again? No, I won't. I won't repeat that. It's up to you. So I don't want to go into the religious way. I don't know why I'm in the religion. I wanted to keep it simple. Now let's come home. Let's come. Let's come. Let's come. Let's do it in the simplest form. Somebody is attacking me online, I'm very sure. Yes. Hey, Bledo, Chief. Bledo, how you doing? Oh, Germany, Philip. How you doing, man? Send me your number at the end of the show, man. Listen, we are in a beautiful time, a wonderful time to be alive. It's a wonderful time to be you are. Don't be scared. Don't be scared of who you are. You know, I can see this young man, Philip, now. When you see an Urubu man dress, my guy, I beg, take Urubu, tell me, what is barbaric in it? When I saw the next time, this is it Ejiro in our president of UPU in Lagos. When I see the way he dressed, that thing was so clean. That white, in fact, I'm beginning to like that white Urubu top that you used to wrap on a wrapper. Guy, a handsome Urubu man. Is this one as nice as great? If you hear this one, can you use this to compare it? But why are you not proud of it? Why is it barbaric to you? Today, not today. Abe, use Urubu, explain to me why that Urubu dress is inferior. I saw the youth president, because he's the only one that dressed well now. I can see fine, handsome young man, you know, blessed. Kit with that top. My people, tell me which other dress looks better than it. I am confused. Is this white man dress better than that one? Then why are you not confident? that is a way to dress. Do you know that the Jewish people, let me repeat this, they are the one using the same cap like our own. That cap the Robo man uses is the same one the Jewish people use. So that's why when people come to London, I buy them that same cap because it's what we use for our dress. The Jewish man is not ashamed of his cap. They all dress alike. They all dress one suit, black and white. That's the Jewish dressing. Before go down, that's the Jewish dress. It's all the same. They will roll their hair back. That's the Jewish dress. What makes their own better than yours? You know, the last time I saw, there's a religion that came to Nigeria now that is in my area. The Yoruba people, they were using this Jewish round cap. Say they are Jewish people. My mom was in the church before she died. How do you call it? My uncle now, who's even prayed for me, he's always he's a member of the church. So I don't have any issue with that. I'm quiet. I'm just confused. Maybe I don't belong to this world. Jesus Christ. I'm learning, no? I cannot say that I know what I'm saying. So let me just try and be quiet. Nigerians, Africans, today is not an attempt to question what we have. It's to ask us, why are we feeling so inferior about our things? Now, we are supposed to be taking advantage of the one given to us. Like I said now, I am a blessed man in Nigeria because I've been introduced to Islam. I've been introduced to Christianity. I still have my African traditional religion. That gives me opportunity to worship God. In fact, you know the truth. Listen, let me tell you this beautiful story. One of my girl, Queen will say to me, Daddy Chris, bring me Woki Ram. And for this business, when they work, I will be laughing. He said that you bring money, we should go and make some sacrifice. That is this and this. Meaning, even in the afar them, they do some things for you if you're having problem. If you don't know, go to afar. They make some sacrifice for you. They kill some ram. Your way will be clear. Whether it is real or not, it's up to you and your God. Now, it is not new that if you have a problem now, the first person you run to is your pastor, who is going to pray and break it down in the name of Jesus, deliver you. I saw Toto just got delivered by Pastor Jerry. Now, new Nollywood now they do now been an old one. Because now this guy was the first to be delivered by TV Joshua. What is his name now? Our fine boy. The baby's guy, Jim Mike, was the first to be delivered by popular Joshua. Now the new one, because at the end of the day, we will not know everything. The new one is Tonto has been delivered by the man that actor who turned a very big pastor, Jerry. Listen, I'm older than Jerry. Tell him, take Urubu, tell him, I'm not his mate. Where are you people coming from? The next thing, the same internet, somebody that had an affair, this lady that had an affair with this pastor, they cry. I don't understand it. You know, you guys were looking at that image and I was laughing. There is the thing she shared with us. There's an alert from the pastor to her, which is about 700,000. We're not looking well. Whatever you guys do, your shit behind, don't bring it out. We're not interested. Not everything you bring onto us come and disturb us. We are hungry. Nigerians were thinking of how to put food on the table, not to solve that kind of stupid problem. Deal with your shit at home. In fact, in those days, Africa will resolve this. You see, this is exactly what I'm saying. The African ways of justice has been abandoned too. Let me tell you this now. Let me go back to what I said before. If Nigerians now know that we have three unique ways of doing things, or we have three powerful religions in front of us, you will not swear with one. you will swear with the tree. Before you even take the oath of office as a president, we'll put the tree down. We'll put to go on one juju for there, Ayelala there. We'll put the Bible there. I'll put the Quran there. And you will swear with the Quran, you will swear with the Bible, and you swear with Ayelala. The money belongs to Nigerians. We all believe in all these things. Nigeria is not only a Christian you believe to. If your juju of Christianity not kill you, Ayelala will kill you. Go and steal money, let's see. It's an example of we not taking advantage of what God has given to us. We are actually more blessed now. In fact, I said the thing my message today is Africans, we are the winners because we have all the West has to offer plus our own. Now come to my dressing code here. This is Daddy Chris. I dress like this now. One, I have all the, in fact, my suit, I can't count them. I have my African dress too that I used to wear too. So I have one Indian dress also. I don't know how to wear that much. Then I have my real traditional Urubu wrapper one at the time. Now, who is more blessed culturally? The white man who wears only suit and tie, and me that have all the varieties. Who is the winner? Now talk to me. The question is, are you taking advantage of it? Well, now, we have the whole religion now that is now a blessing to us. If religion is to do anything, it's to check our activities, make us correct our ills, correct our morals. We don't have morals in Nigeria with all the religion that is disturbing. Every Sunday, you will not hear one word. On Friday, people are in the mosque making noise and all that. Yet there's no morals. We rob ourselves. The simple commandment of God, which is written in the Quran and the Bible, you don't keep it. You're killing one another. I saw somebody cut with knife here. It's like this. Some of this. It's not an Islamic thing. Some of you from the north, you are barbaric. It's not Islam. For you to carry cutlass and cut somebody like that, you guys, you use cutlass a lot. And the human is nothing for you. Sometimes it's scary. For in those days when we're stubborn, we do carry arms, but we don't use it like that. Before you know, the guy will cut your neck. They use it, and I don't understand. And these are indoctrination that doesn't make sense. The Quran never taught you how to kill people. No, the Quran said thou shalt not kill. Where is it written in the Quran that allows you to kill? Where did the Quran permits you to kill? That is an interpretation of people using it to go and fight a war. And it's not the true Quran. Listen very carefully. I want to say this, and I'm going to defend the Quran today. The last time I read the Bible said, slave, be submissive to your master. God does not recognize slave. God does not create you a slave. He created the other one a master. You are stupid to ever believe that one. It was those that brought the Bible to us in order to keep us down as slaves. They put down in the Bible that even when I have a child with a black woman, then it belongs to my slave master. That is not the Bible. That is what people added to it to make the Bible suitable for them. So if you see any portion of the Quran, I am saying this now with clarity, that says go and kill, that 21 virgin is waiting for you. It's not the Quran. It's not the Islam itself. It's a part of the Quran done politically, because the ways of God has been infiltrated. The way the African religion has been infiltrated. If you come now, there are things you cannot do in my place. Some Juju man will tell you put this one, or some oracles will say put this one. He want to make money or he want to marry a new wife. It doesn't make the religion bad. Christianity is a good religion. Islam is a good religion. They have used it politically in so many areas to achieve their aims. I am saying this with clarity. So you that is now carrying the stupid part of the Quran or the stupid part of the Bible to work, ask yourself if you are even educated. That's where I started from. When you are like me, when you can fit that question, we can ask things, then you can say. That's why I said in my movie, put up for Joseph Benjamin Mark, that had Jesus Christ and Prophet Muhammad met on earth, they would have been friends. Repeat it for you. Had Jesus Christ and Prophet Muhammad, had they met on earth, they would have been friends. Jesus Christ was not fighting John the Baptist. They were prophets. John the Baptist was the one that actually baptized Jesus. What are you talking about? We are blessed Africans. Because the right time I'm looking at myself here, I'm going to wear this dress now. The next thing I'm going to change something else. The next thing I'm going to change to t-shirt. The next thing I'm going to change to my African dress. The same way I am in London at the moment. That's why London is a place you should come, man. Come to London. I can tell you, come to London. Please come to London. Let me tell you one thing that is good about London. In London, you eat all kind of food. That's why the movie I was trying to make, I still have the script ready. And I pray I'll be able to do it next year. Early next year. I describe London as United Nations on Earth. You know, that's why I love London. What I'm trying to explain now, you can enjoy it in London. In London, you can peacefully be a Muslim. You can peacefully be a Christian. You can also practice your African traditional religion. And you can dress. Me in London, I dress as African. You see, Nigerian women, when they go to church, Nigerian women don't, our mama then, you think that they wear trousers go church here? Because Oyibo don't know how to wear this, you know. Oyibo don't get other than that skirt and trouser. What does Oyibo got to wear to church? That's why sometimes we're so, you guys make me laugh. But we have it all as Africans here. We have our dress, we have our food, and we have their food. Only in London, you can go and eat Turkish food today. You go and eat the Indian food the next day. You go and eat the Greek food the next day. You are used to all this culture. In your tip, are they bad? Are the food bad? No! They are nourishing. They are good. African food is not bad either. So he that does not understand African food and call you African food barbaric is stupid. You look at him and you laugh because you are actually who? You are the winner. Because you eat African food, you eat their own. You know, the last time I said something, they said that some people, the white people don't like our women. They don't like us. So I said they should not like our women then. You know, if you're a white man, you hate black people, it's good for us. You know what? Our women will remain for us. We'll add your own to our own. Because we don't have problem. I don't see any problem between the white woman and an Asian woman and all of them. They are all women. They all look good. Anyone that have good manners, I'll add it to my own. See, my people, we just need to grow up. We are so blessed. This is the blessed age. The blessed age of Africans. And I'm still surprised that we refuse to learn. Let me quickly roll back to where I'm coming from again. Let me quickly roll back to there. That's what I tried to talk about yesterday. Let me just remind you. Now, there is a system of government practice in the United Kingdom. It's called the monarchical parliamentary system of government. In America, they have the federal constitutional system, the federal system of government with the presidential system. Now, the two, now what we did, we copied the American system to Nigeria. Now we need to ask ourselves, how does that one fit into the Nigerian system? America is a federal, it's a republic. The only similarity between we and them is there are different people that mesh together to form it, but they are people without kingdoms. America have no kingdoms. They're just people in different places that travel there from nowhere. They now form a country called the United States of America, which is good. But they're different from us. In Nigeria, in particular, or in every part of Africa, we had kings and kingdoms. If you want to bring it to us, the American system might not necessarily work with us, but we can make it work for us. So why don't we see now that democracy they talk about is not just about the presidency and voting and do that. No, it has to do with the culture and the tradition of the people. We have kings and that. I'm asking myself, where's our king? Why our king not in the parliament? In the UK, We didn't vote for people in the House of Lords. Did you vote for them? Those of you talking to me now, are you the people? Are you the one that voted for people in the House of Lords in the United Kingdom? They are unelected people. Did you vote for our king? They are unelected people. So if we already have, and they are not unelected in the real sense, they came to that office through the culture and tradition of the British people. When you use the word unelected, you are insulting them because they have a system of putting people to that office. These are British people. We still have a kingdom here. They are the biggest, the oldest democracy in the world. What are you talking about? Where is your own? Where you that have a custom and tradition of having a king, a system, why are you not adapting it? Why are you not adding it to what Oyibo gave to you? That's exactly what I said today. I said we will be the winner. Let me say, Africa will be the winner if and only if we are able to add what they give to us to our own. Not completely throw away our own and take their own. This stupidity is like me now saying I don't want to dress African anymore. I want to dress only with t-shirt. I'm a stupid man. It doesn't even make sense in my village. In my village now, people tie wrapper at my age. If I would be in my village, I would have been a chief. I would be waking up in the morning with my wrapper. I don't wear trousers. I saw my mate, Tano Khalid was my classmate. When we grew up together. He's serving as chief now in my community for how many years? Sorry, Kanu, for how many years? I did Europe, they wear trousers. At least I'll be small picking. At 59, I'm going to be 59 soon. See, they wear trousers. When I won't be man, it's children that wear trousers in my place. Now you both dress be that. Come on, man. Remove this from on the stage. We are blessed. Everybody say we are blessed. Because we are blessed. We are truly, truly blessed. This generation is blessed. But do we know what to do with it? On this show now, and sometimes I look at our kings and I'll say to them, when I look at the kings, they make me laugh. They are the one that makes me laugh more. You understand? You know, because it's not because, sir, it's not because you cannot get a place in Nigeria. It's because all of you kept quiet. You are fighting local fights. Now, imagine, let me use my area for instance. The Shekiri and the Jos and the Rubu, they are busy killing themselves. So they will not even come together and say, oh, these kings here, look, oh, the kings, all your kings there, are you not supposed to have a place in Delta State governance? Instead, you're busy killing yourself. Rather than thinking the right thing to do and saying, where are we? This system given to us, we're supposed to put our own, so that if it is in our interest for our kings to be in governance, because these are not people that are going to leave office tomorrow. Oboriwori cannot just influence them. Imagine now, let me ask this. Sorry guys, I'm going to use my Delta State again. If there is a money, there's Delta State local government money. If you now follow my proposal that we don't need local government, that our kingdom becomes our local government, because we now have the federal government, the state government, and the kingdoms. It makes sense. Listen, Nigerians. And actually, we're not going to stop there. Our culture can be rooted as part of this democracy. And I'm going to say it in 3 levels today. Supposing we have a system of government where the Senate are actually made up of landlords. The landlord will be the kings. They don't need to meet every day. They meet ceremonially, occasionally, because we need to put some people in Abuja paying their bills for what? The kings, they will form the higher house. We can vote for people that form the legislative. They are young, they are modern, they can bring new laws, which must pass through the councils of kings, which is the higher house. So we don't need the Senate. The Senate should be replaced by the office of the traditional rulers. the association, or call them the Senate, but they're the one that preside there. They will go through any base before it is sent to the president for signature. That is one aspect. However, we don't need local government. The local government will now be run by the kings. That is their office as executive. Whoa. And some top chiefs do the same thing in the House of Assembly. Or maybe even if we have that in the state, then the state is already under check and the federal government is under check. Let me tell you the beauty of it. Can Oboriwori stop the money that is supposed to come to my king? That one accountant. You go ask Oboriwori where they born you. When they born you, he can't do it to the Olu for it. Olu go ask, where is the money? The allocation that came from the federal government to my kingdom. They born Oboriwori make it touch her. But as it is now, where's the money going? The governor is like a god, though. They are the one benefiting from this rubbish. If you do what I say, there is no miracle. Nobody born can ever touch the money that's supposed to go to the local government. And that will be when there will be true development at the local levels. Because the people at the local level, the king, it doesn't have everything for free. Don't forget, the state is also watching him. The money is meant for development. So the king cannot just keep it in his pocket too. So there is a proper checks and balance with our culture, which is rooted in our values. Those people came to office. They didn't came to office taking oath. Now juju that they swear for them. The ancestors, now that they swear for my king before they give him office. If he misbehaves, he will die. What we're talking about. They know. Why we're not taking advantage of what we have? Why is it barbaric to you? Explain that to me, sir. Why is it barbaric? I don't understand. Why is the African culture barbaric? Like I said now, this will work in our favor. The book I've written on the new government I was thinking for Nigeria, the new constitution of Nigeria, if it comes to place, we don't have problem. This corruption will be taken away. You see, when you borrow something that you don't know, then the disease that come with it stay. Bring it, adapt it to your own. You find that it will not work. Okay, let's put it this way now. Now, the House of Assembly, the House of Rep, because there will be no Senate, Council Senate, it doesn't exist. The House of Rep will not come to office. Okay, you've been voted in son. Yes, good. You voted in daughter. Okay, now you stand here and you swear the oath. You swear the oath according to the Quran. Use the Quran to swear. Use the Bible to swear, and you swear according to the African traditional religion that if you steal money, you will die. If Quran not catch you, Bible not catch you, our juju go catch you. We are so blessed. You see, you guys are looking for heaven, that it's going to come. But heaven is here. All we need to do is make our own heaven. I have been saying it. You guys won't listen to me. And I use it to end up my show these days. Heaven is not somewhere else. Oh, heaven is here. You want to go to heaven? Let's just make it. And these are examples of heaven. By the time we don't divert the resources, when I use the money for mankind, we don't use it to make ammunition. The resources on earth now, you see, wait, God that created this world, he created enough land. You don't even know how, there's many spaces we will never use before we die. Yet we are, the brothers and sisters are fighting over one piece of land in the center of town. Whereas the whole place in the town, in the bushes are free. I'm asking myself, why do I want to fight with people? Why don't I just take one place there? Imagine that if we are living in a country where there is no crime, I don't think people want to stay in the city. They want to go to the villages and create their own community. Man, I'm so sorry, man, that this is where we find ourselves. I don't know the best way to advise us. When I came on this show, I was excited. I started by telling you the beautiful, handsome black boy. Handsome. Yeah, he thinks he's what? Look at this beautiful lady. If anybody, like I said, if you both not like her, now better for me now, because me, I get plenty. I go take their own gem. Funny enough, for you both self now, they like our women past now. Not be the same thing there between my leg and the leg. Not be the same feelings. You see this one, I don't go, it not go get up. These are realities. We're born human. There's no difference between you and him. Why do you think he's superior to you? In fact, he didn't tell you he's even superior. You choose to make him superior. You did that in the way you govern yourself, in the education you have. In fact, how come that Nigeria don't still have a good constitution? Who is stopping you? Now, if we know that the system of government we're working is barbaric, is alien to us, why can't we have our own system of government? Who taught us not to have this our own system of government? Who stopped us? That's the thing I don't understand. Who is stopping us? Until you guys can convince me that somebody tell us not to have our own system of government, then I can maybe get it. No, you see, the beauty of all what I've been saying is this. We are now in a new age. Like I always say, we are no more in the analog era. We are no more in the digital era. We are now in an AI era. If you think knowing the computer to use the computer, you were educated. Now you find out that you are actually stupid. In those days, the best education you can have is to know how to go on the internet. You are not educated these days. Oh. We just know how to use your phone and all these ones. No, that was the education we talked about that created fortune. Now, a new education is in town. With the AI kids, you can sit at home and create wonders. By the time Nigerians understand how to use AI, the world is in trouble. By the time we understand the technology of AI, it'll not be this one where they do so. They are in trouble. Only internet and laptop, we are now siphoning the whole world. Imagine what we're going to do with AI. They're going to go into your account and take all your money. This time, they will not ask you to give it to them. They will take it. They're going to infiltrate you. That is people. That's why I said we are the winners because we have our own and they have their own. Get these boys. When they finish, they go to the juju to go and pray for them because Oyibo don't have that one. The highest Oyibo can do is to go to church, which he doesn't even believe. But at least you have spiritual backing. You go to pastor, make a pray, put. Or you go to Afar, make Afar do some sacrifice, put. Kill and put. Or you go to your juju man or your African mama, make a pray, put. You see, you are deep. You are deeper than every other person. And so, if we're going to live in this new world, we need to be deeper in everything we do. We need to be deeper in our governance. We need to be deeper in our system of governance. We must not practice this stupid presidential system of government that does not have room for our culture. That is the biggest shame of our time. It gets to stop. We don't need the Senate. We don't need any local government. If we even bring in our traditional, are you saying, let me say this, I'm talking now. Have you listened to the Olu of Shekiri? Have you listened to the Emir of Kano, Sanusi? Have you listened to that guy? Maybe because I'm his fan. Anytime I see Sanusi, I listen. My ear, they open. When Sanusi is talking, who is that one they call that Kogi fool? That one saying, what will be name? Dino Melai. That is so empty. He display cards. You want to give that one senatorial office where Kogi man there, that Kogi go there Senate. Meanwhile, Sanusi that is as intelligent as it cannot be in the Senate. When I teach me another education, I need to go back to school. I need to be educated. If the guy, the Olu of Wari, cannot be in the scene, in the scene, if my king, who is an accountant, a chartered accountant, cannot be in the Senate, have you seen the quality of kings we have now? Now let's talk about the Asaba of Asaba. He has a doctorate degree in law. He's not a doctor of, he's got a PhD, learned to that extent in law. How come these people cannot be our senators? That they will cost us less, Because if we pay them some small money, they just go through the bills and they don't have to sit every day. When they are important things to pass on to them, they have occasional sitting. We pay them small money, they go home. They go and administer their local government. So they are at the federal level and at the local level. The kings will not allow your stupid governor to mess around with the allocation that comes to their area. It will not happen. It will never happen. There will be development in Nigeria. Nigerians, thank you very much for listening to my rubbish this morning. My name is Daddy Chris, and I'm going to run out of the show quickly because that's what I do. I'll be here again tomorrow. You know, this is what I do. I annoy people. But if you know what I say today, clap for yourself because you are a winner. Africa is the winning point. And this is all in my series of talking about the miseducation of the black man, of the Africans. And we don't even know it. And I want to thank this beautiful lady for being there for me this morning. Thank you, young man, for being so handsome. I am proud of both of you. And that's what I'm going to try and end the show. I said, stay out of trouble. God bless you all. Like I said, be free to practice your religion as a Muslim. Be free to practice your religion as a Christian. Be free to practice religion as an African traditionalist. They are talking about God. Be confident. In fact, the advantage you have now is to take advantage of these three. Worship in the church, worship in the mosque, worship in the African way. Because you're talking about God, Akbar. Whoever tells you one is superior to the other is deceiving you. Is a big fool. And show me the Bible, I will tell you the fault in the Bible. Show me the Quran, I will tell you where the fault is. The same way we have fault in the African traditional religion. But they are talking about God. It's not meant to be perfect. Thank you very much for joining me. This is Daddy Chris. I'll see you guys tomorrow. God bless you. Bye for now.
Find your sanctuary in the heart of the city. Live the life you deserve in an exquisite apartment. SRTV Luxury Shortlet Apartment, Lagos, is a place where your comfort is rest assured. Welcome to SRTV Shortlet Apartment, part of the prestigious SRTV Real Estate family. Why choose us? Prime location, nestled in the heart of Lagos, close to key attractions, business hubs, and vibrant nightlife. Modern interiors, fully furnished, stylish apartments designed to provide the ultimate comfort. Luxury redefined, vacation perfected. 24/7 security. Enjoy peace of mind with round-the-clock security and CCTV surveillance. Top-notch amenities, high-speed Wi-Fi, smart TV, air conditioning, fully equipped kitchen, and lots more. Perfect for business travelers, family vacations, romantic getaways, special events, and more. Book your stay today and experience Lagos like never before. Call +234 8143 582856 or +447 4388 93190 or email us at realestate@superiortelevision.com. SRTV Shortlet Apartment, where comfort meets luxury.
Innovative content.